Hello everyone, this is Catherine AGA, again your Girlism, here again with another vlog. This question came from the user with the screen name of Ed Jim, and it was if I can see TV. So I'm going to explain how I watch TV and movies. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things to do. And one of the only things that I find easy to do while visually impaired. It doesn't take much for me to be able to memorize the channels and then know what I like to watch and remember what channels those are. How I can visually see them, it varies on what I'm watching and what platform I'm watching on, and even the kind of TV or movie screen. I do not do 3D movies because my sense of depth is basically gone. It wasn't that good to start out with anyway, but I am fully blind in my left eye and I only have very, very little vision out of the right eye. So I don't pay for the extra for 3D movies because I can't see it anyway. So most of the time, if I sit back a little bit so the screen's in my full frame of vision, I kind of move my head to watch it. I can kind of see it, especially if I wear my glasses. I can see it well enough to know what's going on. Especially movies that have a very high contrast rate. Like lots of newer movies because they were shot on digital, so they're very, very bright, which helps. I hate dark movies, and sometimes theaters have very dark screens anyway, but like I love Star Wars, but Rogue One and Last Jedi, which I was losing my vision immensely during both those. It was going bad when I saw Force Awakens, but it wasn't terrible. But the picture is just too dark. It's shot too dark for me to fully enjoy it visually. It's good. Cartoons are good for me to watch. Anything Disney, Pixar, anything like that. And then also when I go to the movies or on Netflix, some of the movies and all their original series have audio narration for visually impaired, which really helps immensely. Like, you would not understand if it's a good narration. It will put details in there in context, and they know what you need to hear. Like, for example, in every Marvel movie, the narrator will say, it's Stan Lee. Like, it won't let you miss out on the joke just because you're visually impaired. The bad thing is that sometimes, especially for Marvel movies again, the narration uses words to describe things that I don't even know. And I have an associate's degree in mass communication. I know lots of words, but if I don't understand it, I don't know how, like, a 10-year-old kid's supposed to understand it. Like, these are huge dictionary words. Like, I'm not even kidding. But most of the audio narrations I've had are very, very good. I'm trying to think of any others that really stand out, for better or for worse. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. But God bless Netflix for doing that. For some shows, it doesn't help. Like Orange is the New Black, they they narrate stuff that doesn't need to be narrated, and then they don't put any nourishment on things to do. So, yeah, Netflix, you should improve that. Anyways, um, but I like to watch things on my phone because I can hold it at a good distance and see the full screen in. Oh, my jacket got dirty. Oh. I can see the whole screen in my visual field. So, and I usually don't wear glasses when watching stuff on my phone. And sometimes if it's something I've seen a lot of or I don't feel I really need to see it to watch it, I'll just close my eyes and just put the phone on the side. Just imagine what I'm watching. I do that a lot. Sometimes I accidentally fall asleep though, but yeah, anyways. So I'll go more into depth on these TV shows probably on Television Tuesday. But lots of TV shows I like to watch at dialysis to make things easier for me, and just because I like the shows, I will watch OWN, which I never watched before. We didn't have OWN in Longview. I didn't have cable anyways, but it's, if you don't know what that is, it's Oprah's channel. And I always watch it dialysis on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And every day until 3, which I usually get there at like a 1:30ish, they show Dr. Phil. And on Fridays, they show Dr. Phil until 7 o'clock. And then they obviously show new episodes, of Dr. Phil, Monday through Friday on, I think, ABC, at 4 o'clock. So I'll make sure I'll watch Dr. Phil like every day, whether it's on my phone or on TV. I love Dr. Phil. On Mondays on OWN at 3 o'clock, they start showing 2020 on OWN, so I'll watch that. And then on Wednesdays, they show a show called Police Women of Blank County. Like, it's different place, I think, for each season. So, it's basically about police women. And it's like cops, but it's just women, basically. I really like that show, too. Other than that, I don't watch much TV, to be honest with you. I just watched The Masked Singer tonight, and I'm definitely going to tune in for the rest of the show, because I want to find out who's who. Man, that monster was a good singer. He was my favorite, too. Anyways, but I mean, like, watch YouTube. I'll just scroll. I like watching Hotel Hell and Kitchen Nightmares on YouTube. I like watching Steve Wilkos' show along with Dr. Phil. I love watching reaction videos to Dr. Phil and to weird shows like 90 Day Fiancé, and My Strange Addiction. So I like watching people like I'm Alex and Just Destiny. I like watching Todd the Shadows. I like watching Angry Video Game Nerd and Board James, basically, and James and Mike Mondays. Anything that James Rolfe does, I love him. He's And then Good Mythical Morning, I watch every day, every morning. And I feel like I had something else in my head. I can't remember now. Oh yeah, Nostalgia Critic, which I like his older, so it's better than the newer, but still, whatever. To Catch a Predator. I love watching all the bad auditions for American Idol and X Factor. Lots of cringy videos I'll watch, like Family Feud, crazy game show answers, news bloopers, stuff like that. That's what I like to watch. But like I said, I mainly watch stuff on YouTube. So, yeah. I hope, excuse me, that answers your question. Don't forget, excuse me, to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank y'all.